Hello everybody. So I'm going to do a no hashtag collective reading, okay, to see what the collective is up to. Now, it's not a spelling mistake. Go and look it up, see what you can find. Right, okay, so let's see what's cracking off. I'm using my black and gold Rider-Waite's that the very generous Purple Peril, one of my subscribers, got for me. So let's give them a roll. I'm being a bit delicate with them because they are very nice, and as you may know, my standard decks, I have a tendency to ditch them. It might wind people up when I'm shuffling them every 5 minutes, but you know, keeps the energy flowing. Right, let's have a look. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, okay, this is very, very interesting. Now, let me just start by saying that I am very, very, very connected to tarot, okay, to the point where you could say that, in the past life, I might have actually invented it, okay? That's how connected I am to tarot cards. I don't know why. Now, the messages, the cards, are picked not by myself, but by source, or the goddess and god, or universe, divine, whatever you want to call it. I just read them, okay? I'm very, very aware that the style is my own. Yes, I am a little bit insane. You would be too if you were me. But the cards come from the universe, okay? I'm very well trusted with my tarot, very well trusted, and I have had some of the bigger names on the event circuit come to me for readings because they know I'm authentic and they know how good I am. So the reason why I'm saying this is to quash any doubts in the mind of the collective that this isn't where we're at. So we start off with the Tower card. Okay, the Tower card is a fixed card. It is the Awakening card. Now let's go through it. So we have the Tower here. It's being struck by lightning. It's on fire. It's cracking. It's crumbling. There's people jumping out the windows. This tower, this structure is coming down. Now, Tower card moments, as we always say, are always for our long-term good. Now, they can be extremely destructive, okay? Just to explain how destructive, where are we now? 2024. So, in February of 2023, I did myself a reading and I got the Tower card and I thought I'd gotten away with it. I thought it was a positive Tower card moment because I'd got asked to be on Norwegian state television, NRK. They came around to my house and I did a reading for Sanderberg. And I thought that'd be the Tower card. No, this is where my wife got ill. So they can be extremely destructive, extremely fucking destructive. Now, as we always say, Tower cards are always for our long-term good. We might not see it at the time, but when we look back in the future, we will understand why it had to happen. Okay. In my instance, was I happy about that happening? Of course I fucking wasn't, and I wish that everything could have been done differently. However, what that did for me was trigger me out of being shy, anxious, nervous, and into the reader that you know today, okay? I'm an activator reader. I'm here to bitch slap awake as many people in the shortest amount of time, and right now it's more important than ever, okay? But it will be for a long-term good. Now, with Tower cards, we can do two things. We can either learn from it, move forwards, or we can nosedive, okay? We can go against it. Now, the problem is with Tower card, if we don't learn from the Tower card, and it's something quite big and important, the universe will just keep chucking more Tower cards at us, and it will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So be warned. Right. This Tower card is going to lead to Three of Swords. Swords are where we think, words we use. This is the Heartbreak card, I'm afraid. We'll leave it at that. This is then going to put them in the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Wands, fire action. Nine's reflection cards. Now, we often call this the Wounded Warrior card, okay? This is basically me. In the upright position, this guy realises, fucking hell, I've been to hell and back over and over and over again. However, I'm still standing, okay? And it is in those moments you realise how fucking strong you are because you keep getting up. Now, in the reverse position, this is literally talking about being defeated, and feeling sorry for yourself, okay? Now, you can flip it round, but what I would say is, what is the point? you can only do, if you do that, fair enough, but what are your intentions moving forwards? Right, let's continue. Right, okay, we then got the star card. So the star card talks about our hopes, dreams, aspirations, wish fulfillment, okay? After this period of feeling sorry for themselves, they're going to start dreaming. Now, I'm quite drawn to the big star there. And what I'm getting in my mind is the morning star. Maybe they're going to start turning to the morning star. Go and look that up if you don't know what that is. We then got strength. So they're either looking to the morning star for strength, or this card can also talk to me about having too much pride. And the problem is when we have too much pride, it gets in the way. Okay, so quick example, my current situation never really had to happen. But the problem is that when you're dealing with people who are narcissistic and have such a massive fucking ego, all they actually want to do is torture you. Okay, you know, they could have just walked away. They could have stayed quiet. But when somebody wants to talk to you and you're the kind of person who doesn't fucking stay down, that is when the shitstorm starts, because the person who doesn't want to stay down will keep rising and they'll keep going down the rabbit hole looking for answers. Right, overall outcome card. Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what you're investing your time, efforts and energies in. Now you're well, there, because this is a collective reading, they're the chap in the garden here looking over the fruits or flowers. They're not ready for harvest yet. Okay, got a way to go. In the upright position, he is looking over the fruits or flowers and he's just pausing to give himself a pat on the back, saying, haven't I done a good job here? This is going in the right way. Sorry, pigs. Reverse position, things have gone off course. Now, I generally call this the stick or twist card. We can pull out now and start something new and change our ways, okay? Or we can continue in the hope that this flips round, okay? Now, I would suggest pulling out, starting something new, and I would. But ultimately, you are an autonomous human being, you have free will in choice. Now, the other problem is that if people are starting to dip into darker energies, and they may have made a bit of a, for want of a better phrase, deal with the devil and darker energies want paying back. So they might not be able to flip this round yet, okay? Because, well, they might not be able to start at ace, should I say, because they're so worried that they owe now. They owe, okay? So, obstacles or blockages. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Wands, fire action. Ace is bringing in a new energy. It's not about starting something new. So in the upright position, this is about going, right, long term, what am I fucking doing here? Long term, who am I? What am I supposed to be doing? Reassessing the whole situation. The problem is, it's in the reverse. So this collective are refusing to do this, okay? Final card, removing any blockages. Seven of Wands in the reverse position. Wands, fire action. Upright position, this is about standing your ground, okay? Now, Chappie here, it was a surprise attack, so he's got shoe on, boot on, missing his belt, he's being attacked by the village idiots. Upright position, this is saying stand your ground, okay? Reverse position, it's saying don't give up. Give up, basically. Yeah, that's where we're at. So, yeah. The House of Cards is falling. It's going to lead to heartache and pain, feeling sorry for themselves. Now, like I say, they are going to reassess things and possibly turn to the Morning Star to gain some strength, which will just feed their pride and ego. Ultimately, it's all gone off course, I'm afraid. All gone off course. Okay, if you want a private reading, link in bio. I will normally do them same day or day after. Hit me up. Read the blurb. Until next time, thumbs up, thumbs down.